Hello my fellow developers, hope you're all doing alright. This is going to be a short and sweet tutorial on how to search/filter using React.js. So simply we're going to have an input, we're going to get the keyword that the user used to search by, and we're just going to show only the results that match that input. For example, this is just a bunch of objects from an array of products. So this is an object, this is an object. All these objects has like attributes like the name, the review, the description, the price. So all we're gonna do, we're gonna take the input from the user and we're gonna search on this array of objects, and we're gonna go, for example, like search by the name, if this keyword is included in the name or included in the description. I know it sounds like so much work, but it's actually really easy. So for example, if I write like jacket, we're gonna get all the elements that has the word jacket in it. For example, this is in the name, it could be also in the description. You just choose which attributes you want to use for the search. So it's going to be the easiest way possible. So let's just get straight into it. We're going to go to our code. You really don't need to understand anything from here. The important thing that we have our input here where the user is going to write whatever he wants, and also here we have, let's go down, we had array and we map through it. So this is just simple basic React. So we have this array and we map through it to show this components product, which is the card that you've seen. So all we're gonna do is just take whatever the user writes in this input and we're gonna store it in a variable first. So all we're gonna do is just use a use state. So we're gonna do a const and we're gonna call it, like, for example, search term. And in React, if you want to change the value of a variable, you use the setters and the use state. So for example, this is going to be set search term, or you call it whatever. The main thing is that we use this to change the value of this, and we're going to use the use state, and you're going to define like a default value, which is going to be empty in the beginning. And all we're going to do is just go to the input and we're going to add an event, which is going to be an onChange. And this onChange event, all it does, it's just gonna get, we're gonna go and get the event, and this is gonna be really simple. We're just gonna go and set the search term. So this is the search term. We're gonna change the value, and how we get the value from an input in React, it's simply we go and access the event, and then we're gonna access the target, and from here we just get the value. So this is simply how we get the value from the input, and now we put it in the search term. For example, if we went now and console log the search term, and we went to our browser and see, and we're gonna open the inspector, and as you see here, let me close or clear this. So for example, now if we write like a, we're gonna see it's in the console, and as you write, it just like a key event in plain JavaScript, and it just keep adding it to the variable. So this is really simple, and this is the first step completed. So now we go back to our project, and before we map through the array, so this is the array products, we're gonna filter first. So we're gonna go here and we add filter, and in this filter we're gonna go through the array. We're gonna get every single element from this array. Let's call it, for example, products as here, and we're gonna go and access any attributes you want to search on. For example, we have the title, the price, the description, whatever your array, the attributes you have in your array. For example, I'm going to use the title and the description. So we're going to go first. We're going to go product. We're going to go to the product, and here we're going to access the title. And first of all, we're going to change it to lowercase. So this is going to be to lowercase. And the reason we do this, so for example, the user can write something, in uppercase, so you want to convert it to lowercase to make it, conventional and easier to, to search by. So we're going to do that, and we're going to use includes. We're going to include, so we're going to see if the search term that we have is included in this attribute title. So if this object title have this, whatever the user writes is included in there, we're gonna keep it. So all we're gonna do here is just gonna take the search term itself, and also we want to take that and change it to lowercase. So for example, this is what he's gonna write, so we're gonna change it to lowercase, and also we're gonna change the title to lowercase. So this is make it a lot easier, and we're gonna take this as simple as this. We're gonna take it like here, and we're gonna Control C, so we're gonna copy it, and we're gonna do all, and we can go here and paste this, and instead of title we're going to use description. So now it changes to become this. So we're going to search in the title, and also we're going to search in the description, and this is all of it. So, and this way we finish the filtering or the search, and this way you can use it in any of your websites, and it's going to work simply fine. So for example, we're back to our project. Let's give it a refresh first. And now let's go to our search input and we search by the name. For example, let's go by shirt. So we get all the ones that had shirt, you know, as you see. And we can also use like something used in the description. For example, let's take this, so we know it exists in the description, and we're going to use it. And as you see, it only shows this element that has this keyword in the description or in the name. So this was, you know, quite easy, quite simple. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and see you later.